Hey, this is Mr. Spencer. We are going over basic grammar, nouns, verbs, and adjectives. It's basic, so we're trying to get into more complex stuff later. You gotta master nouns, verbs, and adjectives first. Did you study this in 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th grade? Let's go through and make sure you know. Nouns can be people, places, or things, right? Easy. You will remember that until the day you die. What else do you know? Nouns are people, right? Okay, Ronaldo, football, that's a person. He's an athlete. Okay, that's a noun. That's a person. That's Mr. Spencer. He is a person too. Maybe he's an alien, but that's still a person, okay? A person. Nouns can be places, okay? We could have a place like this is an example of a lumber yard. Buy your wood, buy your hardware, true value. We also could say a place is a restaurant. That could be another place. A noun. Nouns can be things, not just people and places. It could be a flower, like a chrysanthemum. It could also be a shoe, New Balance. My dad likes to wear those. A sneaker. Others are verbs. We got parts of speech nouns. Now we're doing a separate one. Verbs. You got it? When I speak, speaking is a verb. What is a verb? They are words that show action and existence. Do you exist? Verbs show action. All right. I wonder what we're having for supper. What's an action? Thinking. All right. This froggy thinking is an action. Your brain has verbs. What else do we got? Blowing. That's an action. You do it. Something that happens. Munching, chewing, flaming hot Cheetos. That's an action. Eating, munching. Verbs also, this is the tricky one, they show existence. Existence. This car is parked. Parked is not a verb here. If I am parking, that could be a different sentence. But this is the car is parked. Does it exist in this parking spot? Yes, it is. It exists. Okay, verbs. The most common verb in the English language is. If I had more than one car, I'd say the cars are parked. Okay, is for singular nouns, are is for plural. Okay, please rewind the video if you don't understand this. I could say, is your horse fast? Yes, my horse is fast. Is the verb. If I was in past tense, I would add was or were as a past tense verb. Okay, running can be a verb. Like my horse, he runs across the field, but is the most common verb in the English language. These are forms of to be. It means like, is it alive? Is it have being? Is the horse a being? Are you a being? Do you exist? Yes. To be or not to be? That is the question. That's what William Shakespeare said in a play called Hamlet. But we're talking about being means he is. Is Mr. Spencer still alive? He is. The verb is. That's the most common verb in the English language. It means the exact same thing as are, was, and were. But if it's a singular noun, one noun, I could say my horse is fast. Is Mr. Spencer still alive? He is. Got it? What else could be a verb? Well, past tense, these flowers were alive yesterday. They're not alive anymore. They are. They are not. The verb is were. The verb is are. Past tense or present tense. What are adjectives? Now we switch it up. Nouns, verbs, adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe nouns. So I have a noun like a horse or a flower, but I could describe it. Horse, fast is the adjective. Flower, pretty is the adjective. Okay, what other adjectives? The sunset is a noun. Okay, I can't touch the sunset, but it's a thing. It's a thing. It's magnificent. Adjective magnificent. It describes the noun sunset. This bowl is, the verb is, the adjectives are red and shiny. I got two adjectives to describe that bowl. The noun is bowl. The adjectives are red and shiny. Got it? Okay, nouns, verbs, adjectives. The other one that gets more complicated is adverbs. They often end in ly. Slowly, quickly, rapidly. Many times they describe another verb or an adjective or an adverb. But if I said the horse runs fast, I could say, how fast does he run? He runs quickly. How does he run? He runs quickly. Quickly doesn't describe horse. It describes the word runs. How fast does he run? He runs rapidly. How good of a writer is Mr. Spencer? He writes skillfully. Those are adverbs. They describe a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Another very common adverb is very. Do you understand what I did there? Very. He is very dorky. Very describes the adjective dorky. Does that make sense? This is Mr. Spencer with your grammar lesson. Please rewind it if there's something here you did not understand. This is Mr. Spencer now, signing off.